Welcome back, family. This morning shall resume. Recently, the Castries Fire Exhibition was held at the City Hall. Now, if you were not able to get a chance or an opportunity to go over and see it for yourself, that's why we always have you covered. So don't worry, this is what it was all about, and this is how it unfolded.
After that hot gospeler has leveled all but the churched sky, I wrote the tale by Tallow of a city's death by fire.
I grew up around the square. I first lived on Brazil Street, and then we moved to our building across the church, right across the church. As a matter of fact, the wall that you see by the courthouse is the wall of our building, still there. And we had quite a big building, 2 stories, and that's where. So I grew up around there. Now, at our time, the square was our playground. And we had a Mr. Salmon, who was a judge. When we tried to play cricket, they had palm trees on the square. See, we tried to destroy it because you put in palm trees as a wicket. So we had a lot of fun, but that's where we grew up. Castries is always very well defined. I would believe this because there was a fire in 1927. And when they rebuilt in a proper manner, proper structures towards something. But everything's Castries. Growing up to Money on the Top was nothing Money already, just a few homes, like the Thibbles and all of those were there. Gregor Peter on the right. And then you had Plapanse, you had Alan Peter going up here. So all of that. So Castries was the town, and all of us lived in town in Castries.
One of the things I remember going and looking out is the Upper Bridge Street. The houses there were really nice little houses built away from the street with wrought iron and so on, and it was where the elite lived, the French. And it's only when I went to France I saw similar houses.
I can remember where the statue of Compton, around there, around that area there. There's a beautiful building there, and that was belonging to the Masons Lodge. Beautiful white building. Well, when I tell you, nice design, white, well painted, always, right around there. I can remember that as a kid. You know, you did not have a boulevard. All that was street. Now the town board was somewhere, what we call council now, was way down. Castries town board. It was somewhere down, I don't know if it's Victoria Street, but more to the west of the city. And these people had nothing to fight fire, you know. Nothing to fight fire. A little cat with a few holes inside of that. When you had fire, shoo, fellas run to that and could never touch that fire, you know. Never. We did not have equipment.
Under candle's eye that smoked in cheers, I wanted to tell, in more than wax, of faiths that were snapped like wire.
We were having supper, and it was then we heard sirens. So it was that. Then when he said there's a fire all the way up St. Louis Street, so that was a little fire. So he said a tailor shop. So it was a small thing, so we didn't worry about that. Then more noise, and people said the fire coming down, and smoke coming down. Till my mother said, listen to me, this is getting serious, you'll have to move. Luckily my sister was married to Reggie Clark, and they lived at Rock Hall. So all of us went up to Rock Hall, away from Castries. But from there we could see the fire, what it was doing to Castries. It was not easy, it wasn't nice. It was not nice at all.
Because that was been about 8 o'clock. I was at home, Trinity Church Road, opposite the steps going to the church. And when I heard fire, you know, children are curious. We came out to see what it was. But my parents wouldn't let me go down by the fire. So I went up the steps, the Anglican church steps, and I stayed up there, and that's where I looked at the fire, the whole town on fire. I never moved, I never went anywhere, but just on that step there, I stayed until morning, because we were afraid that we don't know how far the fire would reach. So we were on the alert in case we had to move ourselves. But still and all, we started moving things, you know. We didn't know how far, and the fire was just at the corner there and blazed up the whole of Castries.
Now, the good thing about this is that if you were not able to make it, or for some reason or the other, you just did not get around to being there, fear not. You can head over to the Derek Walcott House, where the exhibition has now been moved over, and you can get the full experience there. So there's even more time for families, students, everybody to make their way over and just be more educated, but it's very interactive as well. So trust me, you don't want to miss out. So make a call, find your way over to the Walcott House, and go immerse and experience, and just know what makes up part of our history as well. We'll be back. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to This Morning. If you have just joined us, then welcome to the family, and don't worry, you've not missed everything. We still have another segment to go. And if you've been wondering what's new, what's the updates with the Folk Research Center, we now have the most recent updates, and of course by a very good friend and family to us at This Morning.
Well, since that calamity that befell us on the 25th of March 2018, the FRC has been having a series of consultations. Firstly, we had to be able to have business continuity, and so we were able to obtain a space provided to us by the Cultural Development Foundation. And we have been operating in that space, though small but comfortable, for the past 2 months. However, during our consultations, we have been looking at the short, medium, and long-term strategies to get back on our feet. The short term would be in trying to obtain adequate space to do our business, to continue our business, because among the major aspects of our business is having a library where persons do research, and children, for example, do the SBAs and so on. So that is critical, and that is one of the first area of trying to rebuild. Of course, you recall that we lost almost every aspect, or all our library activity, all our library information, both in print and audio, video, as well as audio. So that we are now ensuring that we're able to continue. We have our membership, we have met them, we are discussing the way forward. And what is also very important is that the FRC continue with its programs. The other aspect of our program is the Creole Heritage Month and Journée Creole activity. We started planning for that particular activity. It's a very important activity for us, and that is going on quite smoothly. We have met an initial discussion with the events company that is actually funding that program, and we are continuing to work on getting the various host communities on board, so that we can have a bigger and even better Creole Heritage Month and Journée Creole this year, 2018. Our theme in the rebuilding process is called FRC Vivant, and in so doing we are attempting to get as many persons to become members of the FRC at all levels, at the youth level, at the corporate level, at persons in the diaspora, because FRC doesn't really belong to the directors, it belongs to St. Lucians. It's a St. Lucian identity. It is basically a St. Lucian way of life. So we want to ensure that every St. Lucian understands and embraces that the aspect of FRC and all the programs and objectives that it's been portraying. I suppose it's important that you know, as you say, what caused a fire. So going forward, one can always try to avoid whatever pitfall or whatever causes that that can create that situation. I am not an expert in the detecting fires and what is it that caused it. We only hope that with time they'll be able to get the cause, and so we can use this going forward to ensure that in rebuilding the building, we would then to ensure that it is fireproof, it is hurricane-proof, it is earthquake-proof, and all the various areas to ensure that we're able to build resilience.
It's really great to see that the Folk Research Center, despite not having that physical space that we all grew to know, is still making sure that they keep relevant, keep active, and ensure that they're executing all of what they still had planned for this year. So all the support is needed. Make sure you go out, attend whatever you can, and of course show your support and be a true St. Lucian by giving love to the Folk Research Center. Now on that note too, I want you to get ready, because you know it is a great Monday, and without a Monday, and without Soca Size on that Monday, I don't know what we do. So go get your gear on, get ready, because Soca Size is next.
Good morning, St. Lucia. Bonjour, St. Lucie, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session with Soca Size St. Lucia. Soca Size is an exhilarating Caribbean workout that combines aerobics and Caribbean dance. Joining me this morning, I have Vernel Flavien and Sheila Mendez, and I am Shani Victorine, and we will be leading the wine. Are you ready to begin? Woo! All right, let's do this.
For this morning's workout, we shall be doing a song from our Wine and Tone segment, Force by Moto. We ready, ladies?
Yes.
To begin with, breaking down the moves, feet hip width apart. We shall begin with our dig. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Next side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we move into our shake. Shake, shake, shake. Don't forget to shake, shake, shake. From this position, we go into our squat, knees behind the toe, squat, squat, squat. In our final move, we squat position, wind to the side, switch sides, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we ready to do this?
Yes.
Woo!
Messieurs, si bagay la pa ka antwe, nou ka vini force, nou ka vini force, nou ka vini force, jebe la
Dig.
force,
Switch side. Switch side. Center. Squat. Knees behind the toe. Shake. Shake. Left side. Right side. A. Center. Walk and wind. A. Switch. Switch sides. A. A. Center. Hey. Hey. Center. Keep it center. Squat. Hey. Shake. Hey. Force center. Right side. Left side. Center. Walk and wind left. Switch. Shake. Force center. Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We hope you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Soca Size St. Lucia. Have a great day.
Now this officially brings us to the end of this morning, no pun intended there, and I hope everybody made sure that you got up, you did your soca size with us, and of course just really indulge with everything we had to share today. It's the start of the week and a brand new month, and you know what we always say here, let's make it count. So it's a fresh start all over again, so we're gonna just keep moving. Of course, with that, we leave you with lots of positive energy today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow where we do it all over again right here on This Morning.